Hello, citizens of the planet. Welcome back to Monday Musings with Larry Lelli. And, can you even hear me with this thing going? It's hot here. Sorry. My air conditioner running. Okay, so this week's musing is all about, it's half of it is about backstabbing, and half of it is about burning bridges, and why I think both of them are not very good things to do. And I'll tell you why. I'll try to make it quick. So the first part of it is about burning bridges, and I got a call out of the blue from someone who I hadn't worked with in probably 10 years. So I was a little surprised to hear from them, but I was happy to get the call. And as I was talking to them, I was remembering the last time we worked together, and I remembered that it was a really pretty bad situation. They were fairly unprofessional, and it was just a bad scene. I won't get into it, but at that time, I thought, when it was the bad gig 10 years ago, I thought, should I just tell this person not to call me anymore? That, I don't like the way they do business, and it wasn't really for me, which I would have called burning the bridge, basically. And for whatever reason, I chose not to do that. And I thought, maybe they're just in a bad place. Maybe something's beyond their control. I don't really know. I don't really want to get into it. Nobody died. We all survived. But, maybe if they call me next week and act the same way, maybe I won't do the gig. Well, they didn't call me for a very, very long time. 10 years later, I got called. I could tell there was a change in them. And which leads me to my point, which is I'm glad I didn't burn that bridge, because I ended up doing this gig recently. It ended up being a really great experience. They had changed a lot. They kind of grew up, so to speak. Had learned some lessons along the way on how to deal with people in a managerial fashion. And I'm really glad that I didn't burn that bridge, and it essentially gave them a second chance, because it ended up being another really nice experience for me. And hopefully we'll be doing stuff again in the future. So that's part one. Actually, I'm going to make this a two-part musing as well. So tune in next week to hear about backstabbing. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next week.